Before we get on to before we move forward in our conversation, you know, we're here in Central Illinois, in Champaign, Illinois.
University of Illinois, Lovey Smith.
Yeah. So
for some of you who don't know,
right? So
even though you're a Michigan fan,
yeah, you know, go blue. But I think this segment is important because we like to dedicate our first episode to, you know, a friend, a barber,
a brother,
just
friend.
Yeah, just somebody that we both feel like just in prepping for this episode that would have definitely thrived in as he got older, as social media kind of, you know, evolved.
Took its course, right.
So I don't know if we're gonna do a moment of silence. I ain't with that, but we just gonna recognize him. Antonio Meyell Turner, also known as Meyell, Yak, you know, he had a bunch of nicknames, but
legendary barber that was actually before his time. You know, I believe that, you know, there are classes of not only barbers, but in everything. And, you know, there are some decent barbers, there are some good barbers, and there are some great barbers. And I think those great barbers are the ones that God just sprinkled them and said, this is what you're supposed to be here to do. Right. And, you know, it just came natural to him, and he was before his time. And unfortunately, you know, he passed away at the age of 32. You know, he's been gone for 12 years now, as of September 2nd of this year. And, you know, it was hurtful. And just to imagine, you know, where he would be in the industry, because he was on a level that some of these great barbers, male and female, are on. And he was far before his time, but he was, you know, before social media and didn't get a chance to, you know, have everything come together, nor did he really even understand his gift and his potential. And I think that comes for a lot of people, you know, in time as you mature. And so we definitely want to give a shout out to him. You know, he was one of my inspirations for doing this barber. And I just got a quick story, and it was kind of funny. And so we were together, and he had an argument with his son's mother. And so they're going back and forth, you know, and I had, you know, kids at this time too. And so they got into an argument. She threatened, you know, I'm going to put you on child support. He said, put me on child support then. So he hung up in her face and said, man, what are you doing? He said, look, man. He said, she's going to get more money from me than she going to get from the courts. They don't know what I make. I claim what I make. I looked at him like, damn, maybe I need to start barbering. And so, you know, so that was an inspirational time, because it you know, in something that was, you know, kind of crazy, you know, a disagreement. For me, it provided some clarity to say, man, this is an industry that you can do it your own way. You know, people don't have handcuffs on you. And you know, it hit me then, but it really didn't register and take hold until years later. So, you know, I just want to put my love out there to him. R.I.P. Meyell. We miss you. And you know, you're inspirational. We're going to keep moving forward.
Yeah, we definitely had Meyell in mind, just prepping for this first episode. Right. And I mean, we couldn't do it here in the Pain and not give a shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, whatever you want to call him.
Absolutely.
And this might be, you know, this might not, I'm gonna say it, but I mean, for the people that's out there, you know, no, he did not get, you know, taken,
right.
You know, by, you know, street, you know, street shit, you know, so it still hurts. It don't, but you know, this guy had a lot of love. I mean, when you say, man, it got to be something wrong with somebody else if they want to take that. And so for Meyell to not be here, and no, it wasn't like that. He was university loved, and
absolutely.
And You know,
absolutely.
he had
like many barbers are.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, he was a legend. You know, he passed at 32. You know, from health causes, but he you know, I mean, at 32 years old, he was a legend.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't live in a big community, but it's a lot to say. You know, that's you know, that's big for somebody who at that age, you know, had no idea what his potential was. And I just hate, you know, that he didn't get to, you know, continue forward.
Yeah.
But, so, you know, things happen for a reason.
Yeah. So all love and, you know, definitely wanted to, you know, touch on that. So
absolutely.
We'll definitely move along.